What can be said about Death Grips that hasn't already been said in 15 other video essays? Yeah, that also includes mine, I know. Oh, they are online. They are definitely online, alright. Just when you thought their musical shock factor was going to fade, skedaddle skadoodle, Death Grips is back, and they're here to shock, and bewitch, and confuse. But Year of the Snitch continues to show that Death Grips' notoriously noisy brand of experimental hip-hop hasn't lost its ability to surprise us, at least despite the fact that they dropped around half the album as singles, trying to leak their own album before anyone else could. We're always expecting a racket, but in this case they toy around with more synthesizers and electronics than ever before, and create something uniquely intergalactic and floating in digital space. The opening track Death Grips is online couldn't be more fittingly named, as it begins immediately with shots of gorgeous shoegaze, before those aforementioned synthesizers begin to bubble like a witch's cauldron, and those same dreamy shoegazy guitars buzz on the hook of Hahaha, giving it a strangely angelic aura, a bit of a strange contrast to the mocking yells from MC Ride, which are anything but angelic. Actually, you know what? There are melodies on this thing. Melodies. And yet Black Paint booms into action with Death Grips' most direct embrace of heavy metal and or hardcore punk. I mean, they've always been cock-teasing those metal genres, but as far as their sound goes, this is as hefty a straddle as we could go. It seems that Death Grips are focusing on something that I don't think they have done before, at least to this extent, and that's atmosphere. Linda's in Custody plus the horn section don't seem to be tracks that exist to be catchy or direct, as much as they are here to be the tunnel journey connecting two different parts of the album. And once I thought of it as that, these moments of the album became really cool. The flow of the album is often a bit jarring and unpredictable, to both its benefit and its deficiency. The transition between tracks 1 and 2 was so smooth, I nearly thought they were one long track on the first listen, whereas in terms of more jarring and abrupt transitions between Shitshow and Streaky, the skip is so sudden it's like they just decided. Knowing Death Grips though, they were probably 1000% okay with this. Great to hear that the boys are big fans of The Lonely Island though.
Don't throw it on the ground!
Probably the most eerie part of the album comes with The Fear and its chilling descending piano melody, or perhaps the way that Ride so comfortably switches between his low energy chat and high energy screams, up until the point on the last track Disappointed where he alternates between those two moods with every syllable. While some pieces of this album sound a bit washed out, especially the drums which I wish battered a lot louder, and most especially when the blast beats are brought out on Disappointed, I commend Year of the Snitch for being probably one of Death Grips' least predictable albums stylistically and just in general. It's rather playful and even gives the band a chance to find other new things that the trio might be good at doing. I'm not gonna front, it seems that thing might be dance punk. 7 out of 10. Oh yeah, forgot to say, the director of Shrek is on the intro of track 9. Of course he is.